The Eastern Illinois men's basketball team's historic run in the postseason has come to an end. On Monday night, the team hosted the University of Evansville in the second round of the collegeinsider.com tournament. And I was at the game, and while the Panthers fought hard all evening, they fell short to a tough Purple Acer squad.
I mean, they're just really well coached and really good passing team, and they'll exploit you if there's any breakdown, and they did.
That's exactly what happened as Evansville led for most of the first half, finishing it with a 27-37 lead, but the Panthers had chances.
We made shots in the first half of this one too, but we had, Chris was 1 for 7 in the first half, and had a bunch of shots that he normally makes. If he makes those, now it's a 2-point game.
But the shots didn't come for Eastern in the first half, only leading the game once after their first possession. We're here at Lance Arena in the second round of the collegeinsider.com tournament, where the Panthers are down by 10 to the Purple Aces. But the big story in this one is senior guard Reggie Smith, who went down with a leg injury early in the first half.
When I went out there, there was a knot. It's like on his shin, but the meaty part of your shin, and there was a bubble on it, and I think it's quite a bit worse now.
With the loss of Smith, the Panthers tried to battle back, but Evansville was just too much to handle, hitting shots from everywhere on the court.
We kind of got a history of letting teams come back after we've got up big, so the coaches kept telling us to say, keep it going, push the metal, pedal to the metal, so we really had that kind of mentality.
When the final buzzer sounded, Evansville got the 83-68 win, and Purple Aces head coach Marty Simmons believes they won because of the entire team's effort.
When we've played good, it's because we've shared the basketball, and
Keep going, I'm just going to sit down next to you.
I thought we did a good job of that.
Even though Eastern season is over, senior guard Dylan Chapman thanks the fans for their support in his final game as a Panther.
Actually came out and supported us, and most of them stayed to the end. Like, that meant a lot. You usually don't have that many people that do that. They cheered us on at the end, and even when it was hard.
In his final game, Chapman provided a large part of the Panthers' offense, hitting 6 of 10 from three-point range to finish his final collegiate game with 18 points. Eastern finished their season with an 18-15 record and got their first postseason win since becoming a Division I team. And the Eastern Illinois baseball team won't be hosting anyone today. The Panthers were rained out and will wait to play their home opener until Friday. WEIU was scheduled to play Southern Illinois Carbondale, and instead their first home game will be against Murray State. The Racers are 8-16 this year, but only have one win on the road. And Eastern is still chasing after their first win of the season. First pitch for Friday's matchup is set for 3. And rain is causing issues for the Eastern Illinois softball team too. The 8-15 Panthers intend to take on the University of Illinois this afternoon for a doubleheader, but due to the weather, it has been canceled. The team had a doubleheader yesterday against Morehead State and lost the first game 3-4, but won the second 8-2. They play a doubleheader for their home opener Saturday against Murray State at 1. And rain isn't holding the football team back. Eastern had their first spring practice earlier today at O'Brien Stadium in Charleston. They'll continue spring practices until April 23rd to prepare for the spring game on the 25th. So far, the men's team added 22 new recruits, including 15 high school players, 1 junior college transfer, and 6 mid-year transfers. WEIU's first game of the 2015 season is against Western Illinois, September 3rd, and the first home game is against Illinois State on September 19th. And finally, Jack Nicholas picked up his Congressional Medal in Washington earlier today. The gold medal is the highest civilian award Congress can bestow. Nicholas received a Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2005, and he is the third golfer to land the Congressional Gold Medal after Byron Nelson and Arnold Palmer. And that's all for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Nate.
And at least the 20s are at nighttime, not during the day.
Yeah, definitely not during the day. All right. And then you can monitor those developing thunderstorms 24/7 on our website at WEIU.net.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and be with us again later tonight at 9:57 for Newswatch Nightcap.
Good night. Coming up next on WEIU, the Nightly Business Report.